Brought to you by Penguin.
The Great Wide Open, written by Douglas Kennedy, and read by Regina Reagan. Man is not what he thinks he is what he hides. André Malraux. You've walked those streets 1,000 times, and still you end up here. Regret none of it, not one of the wasted days you wanted to know nothing, when the lights from the carnival rides were the only stars you believed in, loving them for their uselessness, not wanting to be saved. You've traveled this far on the back of every mistake, ridden and dark-eyed and morose, but calm as a house after the TV set has been pitched out the upstairs window, harmless as a broken axe, emptied of expectation. Relax. Don't bother remembering any of it. Let's stop here under the lit sign on the corner and watch all the people walk by. Dorian Lowe, Anti-Lamentation. All families are secret societies, realms of intrigue and internal warfare, governed by their own rules, regulations, boundaries, frontiers, rules which often make no sense to those outside its borders. We prize the family more than any other communal unit, because it is the essential cornerstone of social order. When the external world turns harsh and unforgiving, when outsiders who have intersected with our lives disappoint and even maim us, the family is supposed to be the shelter toward which we are magnetically pulled, the repository of comfort and joy. Given how we venerate this essential primitive construct, idealize its potentiality, crave it to be the one place to which we can turn for the possibility of unconditional love, is it any surprise that the actual reality of family is usually such a destabilizing one? All the flaws in the glass of the human condition are refracted 100-fold within our next of kin. Because family is the place where all our grievances with the world begin. Because family is often internecine. Because family frequently becomes a source of confinement and ever-magnifying resentments. To grow up in a family is to discover that everyone has a talent for the surreptitious, that for all the talk about being among the people who know you best and who will always watch your back, you are all harboring secrets. I reread that paragraph twice over, the words ricocheting around my psyche like some out-of-control pinball, a ding-dong cascade of distressing truths. I lit up another cigarette, my 8th of the day so far, and it was only 3:20 p.m. I crumpled the now-empty packet on my desk, buzzed my assistant Cheryl, and asked her to run downstairs to the machine in the lobby and pick me up another pack of Viceroys, as I'd be working late on this manuscript tonight. Last night had been a particularly excessive one on the nicotine front, owing to my distress that we'd re-elected our B-movie actor president for a second term. Staggering in late from a party I'd been invited to in some Gilded Age townhouse off Gramercy Park, I discovered, among the many messages on my answering machine, one from C.C. Fowler. He's the chairman of the publishing house where I ply my trade, and he sounded like he'd had 4 cocktails too many, as he informed me. "Hello, Alice. A quick thought. We need a fast book on Reagan as political game-changer, because he is now about to become, for better or worse, the most influential president since FDR. Can we discuss this over lunch Thursday?" C.C. always did have his eye on the marketplace. But I couldn't help but think, who would want to buy a book on a president whom we'd voted back into power with such a thundering second mandate? He'd won 49 of the 50 states last night, letting it be known, his brand of patriotic sentimentality and making money is everything spiel plays big time in mid-'80s America. I hit the button on my phone that put me in immediate contact with Cheryl, telling her to phone Cece's assistant and suggest lunch this Friday, as you know I will be leaving early Thursday. Cheryl, being someone I could totally trust, and believe me, in a publishing house.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?